What's up, everybody? It's Thursday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Three Old Men. I am one of your hosts, Clan Diesel, and off to my side, starting with my hetero life mate, Dr. Diz. Oh, he took his
What's up,
hat off.
everybody?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I was like naked there for a second.
I know, it's the exact same thing. Then, of course, everyone's Admiral, Double Out Buck. And if you'll notice,
I have some conflicting issues with what I just saw.
with Diz taking off his hat, yeah, I don't like it.
It was almost like he was riding as a cowboy and was going to do like this, and then all he did was just pull his hat off, and then he just put it back on.
Sure.
You wanted a pink pony club type of move?
Come
more
on,
like
ride it, Diz, and ride it. Choo choo.
I wanted it more like Matthew McConaughey in Magic Mike.
I haven't watched those movies because I'm not gay.
You don't have to be gay for
Not
your wife
saying
to watch
that
it.
I only
there's
watched
anything
the-
wrong
you
with
don't-
it.
You don't have to
I
be
only
gay
watched the
for your
first
wife
one.
to watch it, and then you to be in the same room
what's
while
that
it's
mean?
happening.
You thought it was an autobiography. You thought somebody made a biography about you.
Mike's magic.
Oh, they got Channing Tatum to play me. Oh, cool.
Yeah. This went and got it, went and rented it at the Red Box, brought it home. He's like, huh, ain't it weird? Somebody made a movie about me playing Magic the Gathering. I was pretty good, but I wouldn't say I was magical or anything. And he puts it in, and 2.5 hours later, he's like, wow, they captured all my good moments.
How do you know it's 2.5 hours, Clan?
Listen,
if you haven't
nowadays,
seen it.
nowadays every movie is 2.5 to 3 hours.
And I heard that they casted you in the second movie with Mike.
Mean, maybe I was played
And
by,
Gabriel Iglesias is the one that played you.
really, I thought it was what's his name? The guy that was the werewolf in True Blood.
No,
Likes
the
to play
reason I said
D&D.
for Gabriel is because he's the hype man.
I cannot think of that dude's name.
I haven't really seen all of True Blood, so I'm not sure. I think I've
He
seen
also
like a
plays-
couple episodes.
He's one of the muscly dudes that plays D&D.
Oh, the one that took Vecna's hand in Critical Role and ran?
Yeah.
What is his name?
Yeah, I cannot think of his name. Oh, Joe Manganiello.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's him, sorry. Joe Manganiello.
What a name for that show, too.
What, True Blood?
No, his name in the show.
Oh.
In Critical Role?
No, in True Blood.
I don't remember his name. I just remember he's a werewolf.
I just sent it to your Discord, Clan, because I'm not even going to
Werewolf?
begin to try to pronounce that.
London?
That's his name in True Blood. Yeah, like I said, what a name.
Alcide Heverow.
Hold on, I know him. I just got a quest from him in Final Fantasy 14.
Probably it would be French. Yeah.
If everybody wants an update on Final Fantasy 14, we'll go ahead and break it down for you. Okay. So I've been playing through Heavensward.
Get ready for Dr. Diz's Final Fantasy 14 report.
Wait,
Alright,
he made it to Heavensward? Oh shit.
Yep. So if you haven't played Heavensward and you don't want it spoiled, earmuffs right now. Okay. So
Machinist, best class.
here's what's happening.
Agreed.
I'm a white mage. White mage is the best.
I just told you the
They
best
keep
class.
everybody alive.
Sometimes.
That ain't even the best
when
healing
they know
class.
what they're doing.
That ain't even the best healing class in that game.
It is
What
the
are you
best.
talking about?
It is. It does. It heals. It heals as good as the druid and the priest in WoW. It's a combo of those two.
That is bullshit because there is no way that fucking priest heals as good as either class, let alone both together.
Damn.
You may heal as good as the shaman.
I have an area of effect like the flower for the druid, and then I can spot heal and mass heal and have regen spells. You got the full utility healer. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the story here. Okay, so I've got about less than 30 quests left in Heaven's Ward. Okay, so I'm well over halfway through it. Okay, here's what's happening. All right, so you show up in this Iceland for some reason, and you go to this town, and this town's just all it is like these rich people, and they're having they're always having a fucking party, always in the one room having a party. I don't know why they were doing that.
It's pretty much all elves, chat, is what's going on.
Anyway, you're just running around doing their fucking dirty work. That's all you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you got a dragoon following around who seems to be kind of pissed off. And then you got the little short, used to be Sam Riegel, white-haired boy. I can't remember his name. Alphano.
Yeah, Alphano.
And then you've got the Iceheart lady, right? She's like real pale.
You also had the little Lalafell.
Yep.
Well, that comes later.
No, she went with you to Heaven's Word to begin with. It was you, and
she does all your paperwork.
Yeah, it was you.
Tatara, something with a T.
Totoro, Tortuga.
Yeah. Anyway, she comes.
And
she leaves
you with you.
She comes back later, but she disappears for a while. Anyway, so they're having you go out and do, I don't know, kinds of people picking up sticks and delivering pants to people, picking up people's dry cleaning, all kinds of
killing chinchillas.
They are in the snow.
Yep.
I remember finding them in ARR. I don't remember them in this, but
I mean, there are chinchillas there.
Well, they're in ARR, but they're right outside of Heaven's Word.
Okay.
Capital.
I definitely remember killing them in AR.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so you do a bunch of stupid stuff, right? That's what they're giving you all this, story and all this stuff, and you find out at some point that this Iceheart lady is Shiva reincarnated, and the reason she's in here is just because she's some dragons like Boo from way back when. That's it. Okay, that's the only reason she's here. And somehow she's possessed some lady's body. I don't know why. It's just
it's kind of more like the lady found her.
Maybe. Yeah.
The lady found her essence, and then they melded together pretty much, so she could walk the plains.
Anyway, Heaven's Ward's all about dragons. At least you think it is, up until a certain point. But at the first, you're like, oh, it's all about these fucking dragons. And then you find out that all the dragons' power is in their balls, but not what you're thinking. In their eyeballs.
Yep, not the Dragon Balls.
That's where the dragoons get their power from. Dragon balls, apparently. So there you go. How that works. So Estinian's carrying around one of these dragon eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps jerking it out all the time, showing everybody. I don't know, it's nasty as fuck, but that's what he does. Okay. All right.
He likes to fondle balls.
He does. So then you find out at some point that there's this whole story about the rich people in this town. Their ancestors came to that land with their king, and they had to fight a dragon because the dragons attacked them, and they killed one of the dragons and took its eyes, and then they took the eyes out of another dragon. And I don't know if they thought it was dead, but the one was like Radashaka, Rashkalabana, or I can't remember, something R. but they call it like the sister dragon or something. I don't know. Right? She's dead. Right? They killed her.
Yep, she
But
did.
I guess her brother Nidhogg, right? Did I get that one right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Right.
Nidhogg.
He's still alive, but his eyeballs are gone. But at some point he shows back up and he's got an eyeball. And you're like, what the hell? Where do you get this eyeball at? Then you go talk to this other dragon, which you can't pronounce his name. It's like 15 consonants and one vowel in there. It's like Harvard.
And everybody wonders where I came up with Edar names.
I know,
when
right?
I made the Dragons translator. They did the same thing in Final Fantasy.
They did. You can't pronounce it. And then when they say it, it's like Harry Truman or something. I don't know.
Impressive.
So, that's that dragon. But when you have to go talk to this dragon. But the only way you can talk to him is you have to blow this little magic horn.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get back to this horn in a minute. But the horn, you have to get it from the Moogles. But there ain't no Moogles up on this mountain. So you go look, and well, wouldn't you know it? There's fucking Moogles. Because you bring a Moogle from back from the forest land and from ARR with you, and he helps you find the Moogles up on this mountain.
Yep. Moogle Mountain.
So then you talk to the Moogles like, oh yeah, we'll help you, but you got to do these 3 trials for us, and you do them, and it feels like you're like, this is really kind of shitty. It's kind of like what the elves had me doing, and you get to the end, and it's like, yeah, those weren't actually trials. You're just doing our chores.
Yep, because they're lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give you this. They are. Then they give you this horn. It's about this big, and they say it's all like dented up and like rusty or something. Like, here you go. Like they haven't been taking care of it. So you're like, fine. And then you walk up on top of the mountain and you blow this horn, and it should go. It should be like a fucking kazoo. But instead, when it pans out, it's like you're playing like a symphony out of this fucking horn.
Yep.
It doesn't make any
sense. That's because they gave you a rusty trombone.
Yeah,
it's the Moogle jerkin horn.
Jerkin horn. Go work. Yes. Watch out for those jerkin Moogles.
Exactly.
Anyway, the dragon flies down, and this is the one with the weird fucking name, Hars, whatever. And wouldn't you know it? The motherfucker's missing one of his eyes. You're like, hang on a second, and you got yellow eyes. What's up with that? And one of them's missing. So he's like, the whole reason the Ice Heart lady's there is because they were like lovers or something way back when, and she's like, you got to help us. This is crazy. You shouldn't be fighting the elf human people, whatever. And he's like, no, he's not having none of this shit. He's like, fuck you. You're not her. You're just some cheap imitation. That, apparently when you take on the essence of a god, you become a whole new god. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It's like dragon logic or some bullshit.
She just don't smell right.
Yeah. Also, the dragons are apparently fucking immortal unless you kill them, right? They don't die of old age.
Like jellyfish.
They're like, you know what? Your sister, she died like 10,000 years ago. And he's like, that was like yesterday. I'm like, oh God, this guy. So then he gets pissed off.
Grudges.
He flies away. Then you have to go fight the other dragon, Nidhogg. Mm-hmm. And when you know that motherfucker, he's got one eye. No, he's got 2 eyes, don't he? I don't know where he got the other eye. But he's got one yellow eye. And we know where he got that one from. So then you whoop his ass and take his eyes. And he's dead. And then you go back to the other dragon, Harry Dragon, we'll call him. And you give him his eye back. He's like,
you're a dragon, Harry.
He's like, thanks for my eye back. Fuck you. And he flies away. And you're like, what the fuck? We just gave you your eye back. But then you find out what this whole motherfucking thing's about. It's not about these fucking dragons at all. It's about these damn rich people. You go
It's
back and
about
you find
the
out
Pope.
the rich people all like hang out with the Pope and I guess have sexy parties because he's got an illegitimate kid. It's one of the
Mm-hmm.
rich people.
Yep.
And so we find that out, and then his kid's like, "Well, this is crazy. I'm gonna go confront him," and nobody goes with him. Like, all right, we'll just wait here. See you later. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hope you
Well,
find your dad.
he gets thrown in fucking church jail or something. I don't know, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I'm at so far, right? So, and actually, I went in and busted out him, got him out, but then the Pope is making a getaway in like an airship or some bullshit, like an 80s movie or something. And then, of course, as we're running out, they have to like kill one of the side characters. And I'm like,
Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ.
I have no emotional connection to this motherfucker. He just showed up in this Heaven's Sword.
Has to kill one of the side characters.
Oh my God.
Just like the Cabbage Person clan is a side character to this.
He was a side character.
No.
Was he like
Christ.
Was he like your favorite character?
No. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's harsh fun.
That might as well be the damn dragon.
Oh
but
my
that name
God.
like that.
I thought you said you were reading.
I did. He's one of the rich people's sons. Right?
He is one of the rich people's sons, yes. You met him in ARR and he's been like your best buddy.
I didn't read anything in ARR
since then. And then he died. It's one of the most big emotional moments in the game.
I didn't know. I don't remember him from ARR.
Oh my God.
And then he dies. And then my character
one
is
of the
like
side characters
holds his hand while he dies. And I'm like,
oh
I'm
my
a fucking
God.
healer. Why am I not healing him?
Chat.
This is why we can't have
sorry.
nice things.
And then the Pope gets away.
This is
and that's where I'm at.
Like a freaking psychopath.
Well,
There's
imagine
no
if you
emotion whatsoever.
if you got to skip for ARR and you're in Heaven's Ward. That's basically what's happening for me. Because I didn't read any of that stuff in ARR. There was like 400 quests in ARR. I powered through. Do I need to start over?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh my God.
Yes, please.
I like Dizzle. I like how you've combined Final Fantasy 14 and Supernatural.
Well, I've actually been doing the exact same thing. So they've been telling me I need to watch Supernatural. So Clan had not started me on it. And actually, hidden story, I had started watching it before and I'd watched like 8 or 9 episodes. So I started watching it while I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, okay?
Which means he's not getting the story out of either one.
Yep. Nope.
I am getting the story out of both of them. But now they're intertwining. At some point, I'm going to be really confused.
You are. Opie! Also, thanks, Misty5 for the 19 months. Thank you very much.
Apparently, I'm going to have to kill the Pope. So maybe. I don't know.
I mean, we've been telling you for 5 years that you eventually kill the Pope.
And you fight the Knights of the Round.
You do.
Oh, shit.
And you fight Nidhogg like 4 times.
Oh, yeah, Nidhogg's not done.
I thought I killed him.
No, fuck. No.
Nidhogg
you killed a version of him.
Nidhogg is the boss of Heavensward.
Also, the guard for the church who keeps showing up, he's just a complete asshole. He's like, he does, like, we had him and he did a backflip like 40 feet in the air and landed on top of a building.
Like, yeah, he got super church powers.
I'm like, gosh, almighty. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The power of Christ compelled him.
He doesn't miss any.
It actually propelled him into the air.
He does not skip leg day.
Yeah, but he also doesn't miss any type of convening at the church.
his job he selected is like ninja.
Oh, and that's
Which-
Final Fantasy
which-
14. Heaven's
Which
Sword.
ninja is shitty against samurai. I just want to put that out there. Ask Judgy DM how I know. Plan was there.
Yo.
What up, Zach? So I've helped you fight Nidhogg one time.
Uh-huh.
The other day we fought Nidhogg.
Yep.
Took us
That,
twice.
that motherfucker one-shotted me.
He did one shot the
That
healer.
was my fault. Yep.
Second time though, beat his ass with a boat paddle.
Yeah.
So, what I'm hearing is white mage not best healer.
Well, White Mage best healer. Me,
No.
not best player of White Mage.
Oh damn! Listen, I like being.
To be fair, Buck, I haven't
Summoner.
played any of the other healers, so I can't tell you which is the best.
I like
Scholar's
Scholar.
version of summoner.
You just plop out your fairy and it goes to town.
I will say playing the White Mage is better than playing the Rogue.
Although Sage is pretty cool because it's got lasers.
That is true. That do exactly like the Disc Priest, where I'm going to hurt you so bad that it heals me and my party.
Mm-hmm. But with lasers.
I like the classic healer, you know.
I like a good
Just
white mage.
use
They're good.
straight up healing spells.
I also enjoy black mage.
And he likes throwing rocks at people, chat.
Yeah.
That's true. Heal, rock. Heal, rock. Heal, rock, heal, rock, heal.
Wind magic, you know, for your damage over time.
That's right. You gotta get your dots up.
Rock.
Yep. Let me see you rock, 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 rock. Yep.
And if you want to know where I'm at in Supernatural, I think I just finished the racist truck episode, which I think is
I
episode
asked you if
13.
you'd watched the racist truck yet.
That was last night.
Okay, so you have watched the racist truck.
Yes.
Yep. Where you get to learn
was
Dean had a really significant girlfriend at one point that nobody knew about.
That was good for the storyline. The racist truck was stupid.
God damn it.
You enjoyed the racist truck storyline?
Well, I mean,
it was a ghost truck.
Yeah, but the fact that they got payback on the racist bastard was the good part. But then
sure,
he comes back to life as a truck. And
That's
then
true.
they got
Ghost
to
truck.
use sacred ground to destroy a truck because that's a new thing to them altogether.
That's true. They've never fought a possessed vehicle before.
That they could not just burn the truck down and go at it because it didn't work.
There was no body.
Well, yeah, but
I think in that earlier episode, didn't their car become possessed by something?
Well, it became possessed by the lady in white.
Right. Yeah.
Dean was not happy.
No, fuck no. Nobody touched
this
baby.
truck.
Exactly.
This
you don't
truck
mess with baby.
It was like it dematerialized, like it was a ghost itself.
Yep.
And
Yep.
That didn't add up for me.
That's because when they killed the racist that drove that truck, they buried him and the truck in the lake. The body decomposed and the evil essence of the person got absorbed into
all that hate
truck.
Got absorbed into the truck, and the truck became a evil ghost.
Became Ford Tough.
I
don't know what it was.
I think that truck was a Chevy, but
I don't know.
I get your point.
You know what it wasn't? Ford Ranger.
No, it was too big for that.
Because then they'd have been like, what kind of truck was that? It's a Ford fucking Ranger.
So he hasn't got to the best part of Heaven's Word then. He's getting there.
He's close. He's close. I
You
was
know
waiting
what?
on the emotional moment, and now I
You know
realize
what?
he blew right past it.
They could have killed Alpha Nod,
Oh.
and it wouldn't have affected me at this point.
I mean,
He's a
Clan,
psychopath. He is
Clan,
a
There's
you
no
psychopath.
emotional connection to any of these characters that they put on the screen.
you should have realized that he had no emotional attachment when the cabbage person got kicked in the head and
I
killed, and
know.
Death was like,
I
"Fuck all
know.
cabbages."
Literally got murdered just because he was our friend.
I did
And
like the
Diz like,
Moogles, even
"Fuck
though they
that."
were assholes.
Well, they just conned you into doing their work for them.
Yeah,
Is all that boiled down to.
And then
Yeah.
eventually you fight King Moogle
I did
And
like
all
the Moogles.
and all of his Moogle band, because he's got a whole troop of motherfuckers that you got to fight.
He does.
And that are actually classes.
I liked the Dragoon.
Estinian?
Estinian. There we go.
Yep. A lot of people like Estinian. He's one of the more popular characters.
A lot of people like Alaric too.
Yeah, they do like Alaric.
That's the elf in the blue armor, Diz.
I'm not a
The
fan of
Pope-
Sid in this
The
one.
Pope's bastard son.
Don't like Sid. Don't like this version of Sid.
You don't like Sid?
Because you don't like his third eyeball?
I don't like that. No. I don't think I like that.
It's like, I don't like your eyeball.
Me and Jonathan, I told Jonathan this the other day, and Diz was there, and Jonathan agreed. With Diz, it's the details. Diz is a details guy. That's where you lose Diz, is in the details.
So what do you think about Rawbon then? Big dark-skinned warrior that takes care of the Lalafell Queen.
So he's a general, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he actually comes back in this one, right? Because I did forget that. So he gets like reinstated as a general, right? And then apparently that Lalafell was knocked out. I fucking missed that from ARR at some point, I guess. Maybe it was
she was
early in Heaven's
kidnapped
Sword.
and knocked out.
I'm not
Everybody
sure.
thought she was dead, but she wasn't.
Yeah. Yep. She apparently wasn't dead.
But they totally murdered
back
the other
to
guy.
life. Yep. I mean, he's okay. I mean, I don't really have a connection with the Lalafell princess, girl, whatever she is. I think she's a fucking psychopath, to be honest.
So have you met Rawbon's son yet?
I don't think so.
Little Lalafell, dressed up in armor. He has long hair down past his shoulders.
Yep. Lalafell fighter. Yep.
Yes.
Adopted.
I did meet, what was the one Lalafell that showed up and made him a general?
Oh crap, what's his name? I keep wanting to say Papalimo, but he sure as hell ain't the one that made him.
No, Papalino. That's the one I call Shorty, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Shorty and Camel Toe.
Yeah, Shorty and Camel Toe.
Yeah. You'll see them again soon.
Oh, yay.
Dang. He's not going to be upset about Shorty and Camel Toe either, Buck.
Or do they die?
He don't know.
Oh no.
I mean, who don't know?
Diz don't
I know what happens to them.
I know you know what happens to them. We ran that quest together.
How much you want to bet Diz misses it completely until about halfway through that quest line, and then it's going to smack him in the face that he realizes what's going on?
Probably.
Because even if he reads, Diz is not comprehending what is actually transpiring.
That's on that part. The game does have to tell you this is what happened.
Oh, lovely.
And you're like, what?
So, have you seen Rawbon's arm not there, and what happens?
Are you still 2-armed Robon, or are you at 1-armed
Yes.
Robon?
2 arm.
2-armed Robon.
Well, then you haven't seen him at his badass stage yet.
This all happens
That's
in
true.
Heavensward. There's
Yes.
only
A lot
like
happens.
20. There's only like 20.
A lot
something
happens.
epis-
A lot
20
happens at the tail end.
episodes, quests. 20 quests left.
They packed a
Yeah.
lot into the back end of Heavensward before you
Whoa.
head to the next expansion.
Yes. Shit happens quick.
Yeah.
And it's big stuff that happens. It's not little stuff. Between Heavensward and the beginning of Stormblood, you find out about the other 13.
Mm-hmm.
You find out about the Heroes of Darkness. What happened to Minfilia?
Which is a big deal.
Yeah, and you.
Oh, I know her.
Big.
She's the one who doesn't do any
dude.
work. And Philly is the one who doesn't do any work.
Yep.
She just outsources everything.
Yep. Oh, and that also something big happens with Urianger.
Which one was that one again?
The guy
Big,
that
tall
is always
that
wearing
has the
his
mask
face
on.
mask.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. You find out that something about him too. And all that's before the start of Stormblood.
And you find out about Hildebrand's mom.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly.
You Hildebrand's mom.
Exactly what the fuck she is.
But you had to do the Hildebrand quest to find out that, right? Because it's not part of the main storyline.
That's right. You got to do the Hildebrand quest.
Yeah, well, probably not going to do that.
Oh my god!
That's like some of the most enjoyable shit in the game.
That is the best thing. That's my favorite part of the game. Is the Hildebrand. People complained when in one expansion they didn't add a Hildebrand quest.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is true. They were like, "Where's he at?" And they're like, "Well, we thought people weren't enjoying it." They're like, "The fuck we aren't. Bring it in."
Literally, Vivi is a part of a Hildebrand quest.
Mm-hmm.
Vivi, Ultros, they're all part of Hildebrand quests.
So what is Final Fantasy 14? Is it like the multiverse?
Somewhat.
Is that what we're doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you go to the Gold Saucer.
Yep. That's how all these characters from the other Final Fantasy games can pop up, is that there are 13 other worlds, but they're the other Final Fantasy games.
You haven't found out that. You haven't got that
You
far
haven't
yet.
got that far yet.
But it will explain that.
It will.
And that's how everybody else keeps showing the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the Power Ranger event. They just pulled that out of their ass.
That was directly pulled out of their ass, but it was fun. You get some Power Ranger armor from it. And I glamored the shit out of it.
Yeah, well, I showed Clan how to do the glamour plates or whatever.
Again?
I forgot.
Jeez.
We retrained
them. I showed Diz what to do in order to make glamour prisms. And the trick is,
how do you do that?
You got to have.
You go to Vesper Bay.
You go to Vesper Bay, but you got to have a disciple of the hand job. That's level 15.
All my hand jobs are maxed to my current location.
Yeah, they are.
So there you
I
go.
can make things that y'all can only dream about, okay?
So the formula in the Final Fantasy 14 is off for me, right? And WoW, you get some storyline, and then you get a lot of like action, like you get to go fight things and stuff like that, and then you get more storyline. 14 is like story. You might get to kill something and you're so fucking overpowered, like you're over leveled, you just like 2-shot the thing, and then you go back and it's more story
that starts
layered
going
on
away.
top of.
I
So it
mean,
gets
did
better.
you should have seen it when I started.
Yeah,
Talking
you
about
will
over leveled.
you will catch up to yourself.
Because clan log in, he's like, "All right, Buck, we're gonna get you started." Clan gets offline. Clan logs in the next day. Holy fuck, Buck, you've done past my highest character. I was like, yeah, may have done that with every class already.
Helps when you're getting double XP.
I got the ring on. I got the earring on. I've got the game going. We're gonna boost you all
I ate
the way
the
to
I got
this
the
level.
XP food. We're ready to go. Buck's got like 6 times experience.
I
My
kill like one
goal is
thing
to
and I get
play
like 3
through
levels.
all the main story quests.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing some side quests here and there, and I'll probably end up doing the Hildebrand quest.
You better.
Hopefully, I can enjoy that. I don't know. I haven't
Oh
so
my
far.
Oh my god.
He's just weird.
You hurt my soul so bad. You get to fight Gilgamesh
I
And his
don't.
little green chicken.
I
and his little green chicken with
I
Battle on the
don't.
Bridge playing.
If I want to walk down memory lane, I will go play those games. I'll go
Mm-hmm.
play Final Fantasy VI. I'll go play Final Fantasy V. Okay.
But Square put it all together in one game.
I don't want them to do
Yeah.
that though. I just want them to make a good Final Fantasy 14 game.
I mean, they're making money on it, so this must be a good Final Fantasy 14 game according to their stats.
Well, I mean, nostalgia does typically pull people in, right? So
Yes.
that's what happens.
It works on me.
It's cheap. Yes, it is cheap. Like when VV pops up, yeah, I'll want to see VV, but it doesn't mean he should be in the game.
Well, I mean, he's only there for the Hildebrand questline, and then you get a minion of VV that can run around with you.
Yep. It's also
It's
how I got
fine.
my
I
Ultros
understand
minion.
what's going on. People are nostalgic. They enjoy those things.
And you get to hear really cool remixes of the music.
But you have to admit that is a cheap tactic. That they're taken away from that they could have made a legitimate game where it stood by itself. And now they're just having to lean on the other game.
Well, I mean, they did try to make a standalone game and bombed so
to.
hard they had to make ARR.
This is true.
That's fair.
Well, also 11 didn't lead into the other games.
Yeah, no. 11 didn't have anything to do with any of the other games.
That has nothing to do with it other than the jobs. That's it.
Yeah.
And the combat is enjoyable, but it is a fair amount confusing on the mechanics sometimes. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory. That don't stand in the yellow thing on the floor. You don't move to the side.
Just move out of the red ball of death.
Yeah. The clan had a thing that was flashing on him. He's like, run to me, and we run to him, and everybody took damage because he shared the damage with us. And I was like, I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to see you die, and then I can resurrect you. I want you to feel all the pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, a healer in an MMO. Fuck mechanics. I can bring your ass back.
Unless you're playing WoW. Because if you don't stack when you're supposed to stack and spread when you're supposed to spread, the healer goes, fuck you, you're an idiot, and you'll stay dead the rest of this fight, and I'm going to keep going because the tank's going to need this in a minute because you're dead.
Well, in 14, when Diz is healing, usually you get, and you're in a dungeon, usually you get like, oh man, fuck this tank. I hope he dies. Oh, he did. Yay. Although the last tank we had, they were better.
They were
me,
good,
me and Clan were running a dungeon one night, and I was tanking, and our healer was literally not pulling his weight. Like, he was attacking stuff and bringing it in that we weren't even trying to fight at the time. So I was like, Clan, watch this. I took my tank stance off, and that healer hit one of those things, and they all went, woo, and everything just went right at the healer.
Yeah, tank stance.
I was like, oops, my bad, I hit the wrong button.
Nope.
The combat is way too much like cookie cutter. Like in WoW, you do repeat a lot of stuff in WoW, and it is like you have your rotation and stuff like that. But there's more variance in WoW, like than in 14. 14, it's like I'm doing the exact same shit every time, every
Well,
time.
that's because like in WoW you have a rotation, but you have like 2 or 3 different branches of a rotation. In 14,
Mm-hmm.
it's a combo stack to your
Yeah.
final whatever, and it's that way every time. If you want to do max damage or max heals or whatever, you have to stack it straight across the line,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no deviation. And
And it's
that does get a little
enjoyable,
stagnant in the
but yeah,
fighting that way.
I can see where I'm going to get tired of healing the exact same way. And
That's why you
I've
get to
looked further
70
down the
and get a
road.
sage.
I can see why people switch jobs, because they probably get tired of doing the same thing over and over.
I have everything unlocked but Viper and Pictomancer.
Those are the only 2 I'm also missing.
Yep. That's my goal, to play through the entirety of 14, the main story. Then I would like to play through 11. Now I'm not even sure how that works, if there's main story quest or if you just or if it's more of like the real MMOs where there's not like a main story and it's just like
When I played it, there is a story,
random
but there
shit.
is no like MSQ like in 14. It was just
It's more like
you
WoW.
find the
More
quest.
like
Yeah,
WoW, yeah.
yeah. But you don't know if
I
it's a
don't
side quest
cons
or a story quest or what. And then you just run
I,
out and kill stuff
yeah.
until you level up to go to the next area.
I don't consider 14 like a true MMO. It's something else. Like 11 and WoW are more closely related than 14 is to either of them.
And I think
Mm-hmm.
that's why they changed it from 11 to what they did with 14. Is
Mm-hmm.
because they wanted something different than WoW, because they knew they wouldn't be able to compete if they didn't change it up.
Mm-hmm.
Because 11 couldn't compete with WoW. Like it had its people that loved Final Fantasy and they played, but it never came close to numbers with WoW.
They did the same thing in 11, didn't they? Didn't they bring Kefka into 11 or something? Or no, or is
I
he just in
don't.
14?
I
Did
think
they
he's
bring
just in
in
14.
other like bad guys into 11 that you fought?
Mm-mm. Not that I ever
Not
knew.
not that I not
I
that I
must be
ever
just
saw.
be thinking of 14
Not
then.
unless I mean if they could have like the game continued on for like 20 years
Mm.
after I left it, but
And
and
they
now
are talking about
14 you
bringing it
can
back.
do.
No, it's still
Uh,
going actually.
No, I'm talking about like bringing it back more
Oh yeah,
refreshed
like
than what it is now.
yeah, like 11 classic or something.
They
we're
finally
seeing
closed off their most popular server in 11, to where if you're in there, you're in there, but nobody else can join it.
we're seeing
So I
like a
guess it got so
resurgence of like
populated.
older style of games. They keep making more side scrollers, beat 'em ups,
Mm-hmm.
games like that.
I like me a good beat 'em up.
They're just got better graphics now.
Yep.
Same playstyle.
Like the new Ninja Turtles game that we all played.
Yeah,
Ninja
or the
Turtles.
new GI Joe game,
I haven't played that
or the
one.
new He-Man game.
I haven't played that one either.
Oh, the He-Man game ain't out yet, but the GI Joe one I think is out.
He-Man one's weird because everybody wants to play as He-Man. Nobody wants to play
That,
Man at Arms.
that's true. Also, uh, like with
Duncan was a badass.
you think there'll be She-Ra DLC?
Mm,
Yeah, yeah,
probably.
probably.
But now the same people that made the Ninja Turtles game also made they have a Marvel game. They made that Ninja Gaiden game that's like like the classic style side scrolling
Yeah,
Ninja Gaiden
yeah,
game.
that one looks fun.
I mean, yes, it does look fun. Like
Yeah,
that looks like totally right up my alley. And then they also make that Absalom game that I showed you about. where it's like a beat 'em up, but it's like a rogue beat 'em up.
Yeah. You
So
played some
every
of
time you
that,
play,
right?
well, I played one that was like it,
Uh-huh.
but I downloaded the demo for the other one. Yeah. But their Turtles game is real good.
Sadly, it took forever for Disney Clan to learn how to heal me, chat, so I died before we got to the end.
What are you talking about in WoW? In that one dungeon
No,
we ran?
in Ninja Turtles. The three of us were playing, and I kept healing you and Clan, but y'all wouldn't heal me because y'all like, how do we heal? And then I would die, and then it was just you and Clan at the final boss because y'all weren't healing me.
That does sound like something we do.
It saddened me a little bit
I
that
mean,
I got
Clam
left
was
out of the
probably
final
trying to
fight.
heal you, but he's just not great at the
Mm,
healing.
mm. He ain't never gonna let you live that one down, Clan, even though you weren't even a healer for that.
I was a DPS. I just thought you sucked at healing.
Well, in that spec, he did.
That's true. Let me heal you with this big ass two-handed hammer.
I'm gonna hit you in the head with my big ass hammer. You are healed. Nope, that's not how that works. So, are y'all gonna get back into retail to see about making you homes?
The here okay, so I will probably definitely check out the homes. I'll definitely check out Midnight because it's got elves and stuff. I don't know what it is about War Within. I just don't like it.
You just don't like the dwarves. It's fine. I understand.
I don't know what it is. I just don't like that area. Like maybe if there's a different area I could go to, maybe, but that starting area I don't like at all.
Well, I
Um,
mean, after you beat the game the first time, you can pick any area you want to start in.
yeah, I know, but it's all that beating, going through that bullshit the first time is the problem. Um, but I'll tell
He
you
doesn't like the last zone at all, chat. It's full of
the
spiders.
the biggest thing that draws my eye towards anything WoWish right now is Legion Remix.
See, they've already had to redo that once.
Because Chad, I don't know if you know this, but Legion is the best expansion WoW's done since probably, I don't know, uh Wrath of the Lich King.
Unless you count Clan's favorite one, which was 2 expansions ago, chat.
Nope. They don't even act like that thing exists anymore.
But
That
they
thing's so
have to, because Sylvanas is coming back
that
in
thing's so
midnight.
dead they can't even put a Spirit Halloween in it anymore.
They're
Just
gonna
saying.
have to. They're gonna have to bring it up.
Nah, they'll retcon it out. It's like it's all a dream.
I'm pretty sure Sylvanas ain't gonna be. It was all a fucking dream.
But yeah, I'm hoping Midnight is good. I'm not holding my breath. Legion though, amazing. Other than that,
I
just play classic.
I don't understand how you were all right with Legion and say there's too much shit going on in all the other expansions when Legion had some of the most detailed side quest bullshit of any expansion.
Yeah, but it wouldn't go get better pants.
But it was for your order hall.
It was go get, go get this cool weapon for each of your aspects of your class, and you get to do cool shit with it.
Oh,
And
what
then you had to go do
expansion?
all the side quests to upgrade your weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had to go and do that god awful quest line with the fucking light order so that you could unlock those fucking
Yeah, but I didn't have
or
to go
those
around.
races.
Here's the thing: I didn't have to go around every day and do 6 or 7 meaningless bullshit things in order to unlock the chance to do it. I could just go do this quest line and
But you
done.
did. In order to get to those races, you had to get your legion's order hall up, and to do that, you had to do all those fucking invasions.
Mm-hmm. But also, the story was
Oh
good.
yeah, you had to do the invasions in that one. So
Yep.
it was the Assassin's Creed brothers
Yeah,
gameplay.
it was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but in WoW.
I remember that now.
That when
Yep.
when I because I didn't get to play Legion like it was when it came out because of dealing with personal stuff, so I had to go back to it, and it took me the longest to get those classes or those races unlocked in that expansion than it did in any other expansion I've played. But I went through and got every one of my damn class mounts.
Mm-hmm.
That was the longest, most drawn out bullshit I've ever done for a faction that I've been trying to rep up with ever. But I got all my mounts.
But the
But what
story's
expansion
good.
was it that where you came out and like your armor never changed? Like you get a new piece of armor, but it's basically just the same piece of armor that you had, just the numbers are bigger now. When did it start that?
Missed. Missed.
So you no longer got actually different pieces of armor like you did in
Because in
the
Mist,
first three
even
WoW
if you had your
expansions.
Yeah.
profession make you this armor that could sustain you all the way up to 2 levels before you were maxed, like as far as if you critted and got the proct high level uh item levels for each piece of armor, it still was okay. So it's this color in this zone, it's this color in this zone, and each zone was just a different color with different or with higher item level, and that started in Mist.
Hmm.
Which is why when they said we're bringing out Mist Classic, I was like, the fuck, I ain't playing that.
Yeah, I don't
Like
prefer that. It
I
becomes
liked Mist
more
story.
like cookie cutter. Like it's just like the armor no longer matters. It's just all about this number. That's all it is. Don't worry about it. You can
Well, I mean,
transmog it and look how you want to.
right,
Yeah.
and that's why I don't care about how it all looks now, because everything I've ever acquired from the beginning until now, I have the ability to put on any of the characters that can wield that specific type of armor as a transmog.
I just don't even know why they have armor at all.
Look, they gotta put the item or the stats on something to be
And put
able
them on your
to
character.
boost it.
Just put them
Well,
on
no,
your
I'm talking about
character.
to be able to boost it. Because if you had just baseline, hey, I leveled up and here's my stats, then you wouldn't be strong enough for some of the rares and some of the elites in the zones that you're in.
Instead of you getting a piece of armor that's new pants, it just increases your stats on your character, and it's just permanent. I don't know. Just seems silly that you have to change your pants, but they're the same pants just because the number gets bigger.
The saddest part of WoW for me, and it's always been this, is my main character, my main class, has never gotten the love that it should have when it comes to style and look of armor. Because hunters have always been shortchanged. They have always been they have never had a developer in Blizzard's ranks that design armor that is a hunter main. And so since they don't, hunters get the shafted armor all the time. And on that note, now the shamans are getting screwed with the same armor. Because shamans used to have badass looking armor, and now they look exactly like a hunter. Because shamans used to have like their shoulder pads would have like some elemental design, like rocks coming out or orbs glowing of whatever element they had, and they had like hoods that or cowls and masks that look more elemental, and now they look like hunters as they're running around in pelts and animal heads and stuff like. And I'm like, that is not a shaman. That's the shit-tastic armor that you want my hunter to look like. But speaking of all of that, I am 3 goblins away from having them done on the Stay Classy tab for the guild. I have to get a monk, a warlock, and a warrior leveled up, and then I'll have all the goblins done.
Nice.
And then I can delete all of those goblins that I don't plan on keeping and start the next race.
What will be the next one?
See, I'm torn. Because Oni took all the trolls pretty much. I took all the blood elves. So blood elves are done. Oni's working on the trolls. I'm about done with goblins. Undead and orcs are kind of even. And then the pandas are the lowest one on the list. So I'm thinking I might want to just take the lowest one on the list because it's going to take the longest to work up.
True.
And then just have a whole warband detachment of pandas. Because they've changed it now to where you don't just have a single warband. Like, when they first brought out warbands, you could put your top 4 in the group and you could see those 4 kind of like sitting around a campfire. Now you can make multiple groups and have 4 of whoever sitting around the fires.
Nice.
So like you could have like a alpha, beta, Charlie, Delta, for example, and then that's 16 different characters in 4 sets.
That worked.
And that's at the login screen, right?
Yep. You still have, and it's funny because the list still shows your horde and your alliance characters, but if they're not on the same server, you still have to change realms in order to log in to the other one. So, like on Chromagus, which is all horde, I can choose any horde character I want. But the moment on the list that I go down and say like I want to play my dwarf paladin, I have to switch to Windrunner and then select him, even though he's showing on the list with all of them. I'm like, well, why the fuck y'all do that? Like, if you're not gonna let me select it from the whole list that's here, then why the fuck did you give me the whole list and not just leave it separated amongst the server realms like they were to start with?
No, yeah, I agree with that one. Hunted.
So that's always, still the same way on swapping characters around. But it is what it is. But I do make sure, since nobody else is on, that I'm trying to help the guild out as much as I can. For when people do log in and they're like, "Man, I missed that pre-expansion stuff to get that armor stuff that I needed," and I'm like, "Oh, well, I can make this level of stuff. You want it instead?" Because I try to get my trading post done every month. Chat. I've tried to talk Clan into it. Told him I can get his trading post done within 4 hours. Whole month knocked out. Clan has yet to take me up on that offer.
It's true.
And I don't offer it to Diz because mainly the thing we go after in trading post is mounts. You know what Diz doesn't care about, chat? Mounts, armor, non-combat pets. He's just gonna pick the one he wants, and he's gonna stick to it permanently, no matter what it is.
How it is. I know what I like. I know what I got.
I do like me some mounts.
Glenn, I got a new mount for this month. One that is it's like a broom, but it's also like a motorcycle,
Well,
and it comes from Silver Moon.
dang.
And it can fly. I'm like,
I would hope so.
I'm flying around on a motorized broom. But the way you sit on it and the way it's built out, it literally looks like you're sitting on a motorcycle, but it's just elongated like a broom
Yeah.
with no wheels. I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I'm thinking about changing who runs the Alliance Guild though, instead of it being my dwarf paladin. I'm thinking there's a druid that may need to take it.
Oh yeah.
Because the Colteran druid looks more badass than that dwarf paladin.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'll
agree with you on that one.
I have a hell of a heritage armor transmog going on, chat. That my druid looks way better than my paladin. You know they haven't added tactics to anything in 14.
Not.
Because they only count
And you said that there
mainline
was 13 other worlds, which would not include tactics.
Right,
tactics.
but
Right.
they do some odd stuff in the Golden Saucer, which is where they could technically add it if they wanted to. And I don't think Diz has really made it to the Gold Saucer, or he wouldn't be as far through Heavensward as he is.
That's true. Once he gets it, if he gets to the gold saucer, it's going to be bad for a while. Now he will.
Mini games.
Yes.
Yes, that's all it is.
And we know how you like mini games in games.
I really like them in Zelda.
We've heard stories. We've witnessed it.
Yeah.
We've heard the screams from public.
I did the
cries.
shooting gallery in Ocarina of Time on an emulator with the timing off.
You did. You did
on a shitty
that.
controller. It was the hardest thing I've ever did.
That's true.
In
I
a
mean,
game.
but you did it, and you did good. After you learned to compensate.
I was gonna say, did he do good? Because I watched all those fails beforehand.
You know what was really hard is timing
Try.
that the
First try.
postman, the thing you had to do with the postman. I can't remember what it was, but it was a timing thing,
Oh yeah.
and you just had to get lucky. because the emulator, the time would not sync right, so it was like just had to hit the button and just eventually I did get lucky and do it. But that was on Ocarina. That was on
That was
Majora's
on
Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah, Majora's.
To try to get the bunny ears.
Yeah.
So that you could move faster.
Yep, they were
I still need
handy.
to play through those games on the 3DS. I have
3DS,
those versions, but I haven't played through them all the way.
I would like to get the 3DS versions.
I have them.
I do not.
And
I do know playability has Majora's Mask 3DS.
Phantom Hourglass, pretty good game. I enjoy that game.
What about Spirit Tracks?
I have not finished Spirit Tracks.
Choo choo.
I'm a train with a face and I'm coming your way.
Choo choo, motherfucker. It's your motherfucking birthday.
Hey, as long as it ain't like the train from Final Fantasy VI.
That's a ghost?
Yeah.
Oh shit, is the ghost train racist?
I mean, it could be.
Maybe.
Like in that
maybe
like
it's classist. Maybe it's classist instead of racist.
Maybe. Hey, you know what? You can fight it again in Final Fantasy 14.
Can you fight the wall from Final Fantasy 4?
I think you can.
I think we've.
I think the demon wall
that,
shows up, and I hate demon wall in Final Fantasy 4 because it stopped me for a long time. He's my favorite villain in 4. I like Rubicante because he's like, you know what? Y'all have had it rough getting to me, and I want to see if y'all can really win. So I'm just going to heal you completely. Now see if you can beat my ass. So that's cool. And then he does it again when you fight him again.
Oh, by the way, the DS version of 4 with the voice acting, worth playing. I don't know if you.
It is a very different game.
Yeah.
So
no, it's a good version, but now it is a different version of the game.
It is.
So Rubicante is in 14, but he's in Endwalker. So we haven't got to him yet.
There's a lot of stuff in Endwalker.
We haven't got to the moon yet.
I know. You can fight Zeromus, who's the main bad guy in 4.
You take the whale to the moon?
You do. You can actually buy the whale as a mount.
I've seen people with a whale.
And it holds 8 people, because I've thought about buying it before.
Judgy has the whale.
It holds 8 people. And you know me, I love me a good mount.
Love an Ocho.
I do love an Ocho.
I am excited to play Borderlands 4 at some point.
Me too, whenever you buy it.
So, Clan, you think that they're going to expand the universe of 14 to add the new games that have came out past it?
I think they will, because they are those limited time quests to get stuff from 15 and 16. Like I have Torgal.
Like the puppy? Like the puppy?
I have the Torgal mount. And when you ride Torgal, it plays Final Fantasy 16 music. And then I have I can get the regalia from 15, but you have to do all the quests, and then you have to do stuff in the gold saucer.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get it.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like
200,000 gold saucer points or whatever.
which takes a lot of mini games.
There's a lot of mini games. That is true. Lots of mini games.
I want to get the dwarven tank.
Yep, that is cool. But yeah,
You can
I think
also
they'll
get Cloud's
bring them in.
motorcycle.
You can. There's a lot of people with it.
He stole that motorcycle.
I mean, he did. He did a little bit of thievery.
I mean,
Steelitization of your thing.
he just,
He's going to
strategically.
steelificate the motorcycle.
And gibberish style onkery that make no sense.
He just strategically reallocated it to a new
Strategically
location.
transferred equipment to an alternate location.
I mean, he didn't take it to an alternate location. He just took it.
I mean,
Tiff is
technically, anywhere
like-
he takes it is an alternate location.
Tiv is like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
but I
practical
mean-
and get this truck so I can take everybody with me. Cloud's like, I'm getting a motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm getting a motorcycle. Fuck you guys.
He's like, I'm getting it so I can protect y'all. When they come after us.
And then
Right.
remake, like, what's her name? Jessie. Is saying, she's basically like, won't you fuck me on this motorcycle?
she's all melded into you on that motorcycle. Like, I never
Yeah.
want this to end. Cloud's just like, whatever.
Yeah, I got a motorcycle now. I don't care.
Like, that's not tracking there, Cloud. Like, you need to figure some shit out.
It was like, I remember this from the first game. What? I didn't install any mods and Jesse's already got no pants on. What is going on? Jesse, best character. Final Fantasy remake. Hey, are you Cloud? Yeah, let's fuck.
I've been waiting for somebody like you to show up. Because I don't like none of these guys around here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I need you to raid my Mako reactor. Where's it at? It's in my pants. And you see, I've watched enough anime now to know that it's pronounced Mako and not Mako, like I called it when I played Original 7. Like, yeah, let's go get this Mako reactor.
So you pronounce that one differently now,
Mm-hmm.
but you choose not to pronounce the other words differently.
Listen, I think some pronunciations are better than the other ones. I'll respect Mako over Mako because that's how they say the word. Right? But now, are you telling me
I know where this is going, chat.
that you prefer Titus over Titus?
No.
Exactly. Exactly. No one does. And my homeboy, they did him the worst. He's too good for
old
that.
Cecil.
Cecil. We say Cecil in this house.
Mm-hmm.
Just
But
like the
this
old man
ain't-
in the auto
but
parts
this ain't
store
in
down the
your house.
road. His name was Cecil. If you went and called him Cecil, he'd beat your dog ass with a car muffler.
That's because he was a vet and he didn't take no shit.
He probably was a vet. I don't know. I think he was. He's like, I was at the Battle of the Bulge and I saw some shit. If you don't leave me alone, you're about to see some shit right here.
You're about to find out why I made it through the Battle of the Bulge.
That's right.
I don't want them. I don't give a shit.
Took a bullet for Uncle Sam. If you boys don't get out of here, you're gonna take a bullet from me. That's on an episode of Beavis and Butthead, kids. Back when MTV played music videos.
Also, a more recent like clips from Beavis and Butthead.
They did come back
Talking about
on
AI.
on Paramount Plus. Yeah.
You're telling me I can go watch Beavis and Butthead, which I've never seen an episode of. On Paramount
Holy
Plus
shit,
now.
Buck! You never saw Beavis and Butthead either?
You think that if I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons, I was allowed to watch that?
They didn't say anything about South Park.
Yeah, well, you see, I told you how that went down. I got ripped out of the house that I was at to watch that. I just wasn't told I couldn't watch that.
Lord.
That's how I learned about that one song from the 90s. I'm going to look up the name just to make sure that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. They sit around and watch music videos, right? There's a
Yep.
song from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Did it come 1992 called Detachable Penis. They watched this music video for this song.
Hell yeah.
Well, 12-year-old me found that hilarious.
Hell, 44-year-old me would still probably find it hilarious. Because it's a song about detachable penis.
But see, that's like watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force, right? I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I can sound like one of them from it. But if I tried to do that, I could also
It's gonna be
run the risk
bad.
of losing my life. I'm getting eyeballed right now for just mentioning that
I was
show.
gonna say.
I remember the first episode that I saw of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Because, like, it made me laugh so hard, like, it hurt my stomach. Called Universal Remonster from season 2. It's it's an episode with the aliens, but not the Moonanites, the Plutonians or whatever. And
I like the Moon and Nights.
yeah, and they've made a Fargate, not a Stargate, a
No, a
Fargate,
Fargate.
and it's got they made it and put it underneath, like in the crawl space underneath the Aqua Teen's house, so that they could steal cable from them through the Fargate.
Nice.
Where was the near gate?
Mm. These are good questions. These are all excellent questions.
I just don't know why a certain individual in my life despises that voice so much.
I mean, that is a solid question.
Because I don't even think she's ever seen an episode.
Hmm. Now that's an even bigger question.
But she absolutely detests that voice. And I don't know why she doesn't like this virtual hip.
Oh, you're so dead. You are so dead.
She got toenail clippers in her hand right now and giving me this look. If it slings by and slices my throat, like in this region right here, chat, just know she did it. Just wait till y'all get over in the Chromatic Kingdom and y'all run into somebody that talks like that.
Hey, speaking of people that are chromatic and have funny voices, did you see that Seth Rogen is bringing back the Muppet Show for like a special on Disney Plus? And his goal is that if it does well, he's going to do a whole series of the Muppet Show will be back as a series on Disney Plus.
I did not see that.
I know, right? Ain't that weird? But it's the Muppets. And Muppets are good.
The big question though is he going to be able to get the rights to utilize all the Muppets?
Well, yeah. Disney owns all the Muppets.
Yeah, but they you know they can always decline which ones get used.
I mean, true, but I don't know why they would.
The two old guys better be there.
That's they have to be there. It's federal law. They were at the Game Awards last year, and were hilarious at the Game Awards last year.
I mean, they're the comic relief in every Muppet movie.
I hope they come back this year because it was great.
What's this analog NT so expensive?
The analog ended well because it's cool and they know you want it. Specifically, you. They're like, I know he's got $1,200 sitting in his pocket burning a hole.
The big hole.
Hey, you know what? I'll buy your Super NT to help you get an analog pocket. I mean, an analog NT.
Right here, next to me. Chrono Trigger in it. I'm not
And
gonna
it's a
get
good,
rid of it.
it's a good choice to have in it. I mean, if you're gonna put something in it, put in something good, right?
Oh, all right. Well, it's after midnight, so
We gonna let it all hang out.
we should
I do that
wind this
every time.
down.
I mean, we know that. That's why we're
I
always
know.
worried one day you'll stand up.
I mean, I try to make sure that the camera is angled just so that when I turn and go to stand up, that I can get out of
No,
frame before the camera picks up anything.
gonna have to delete the VOD.
I didn't show nothing
I know.
yet.
Maybe one day.
We start discussing helicopters though, and I might have to give a
Damn.
demonstration.
Damn.
Oh. All right, let's do the outros. I'm getting sleepy.
What he's really gonna do, Chad, is go play some more 14
I would.
Nah,
and
he
watch
gonna-
some more Supernatural.
He gonna go bed.
I'm sleep.
See, I told you.
I mean,
Him
Clan,
and GB.
there's times that you've said you were sleepy, and I watched you stay up like 5 more hours playing a video game.
Yeah, I try not to do that anymore. Because there's hell to pay the next day.
You know, I've also seen Judgy DM say he's sleepy, and he'll put on a game, and then within 10 minutes, that man has got his eyes closed, out like a light. And
I've
I'm
seen
like,
that man, his eyes closed out like a light, and we're in the middle of D&D.
I have seen that too. But the problem that I have with him doing a game and all that is, where exactly are you at the time that this is happening? And how many times have you died
True.
letting that happen?
These are good questions. Excellent questions.
I thought they were.
Right. Well, Buck, you want to tell everybody what you do? What you're gonna do?
I do.
When they come for you,
When they come for me, they better be willing to pry my weapons from my cold dead fingers.
Bad
You
boys,
weren't talking
bad
about
boys.
what you gonna do?
So I do a little bit of streaming over here on my channel, and we do some Minecraft, modded Minecraft right now, and we do some 7 Days to Die at the moment. We do modded Minecraft on Wednesdays, and that's Ocean Block 2, where hopefully we'll get done with that soon. And then we do some 7 Days was Rebirth, but there's a coding problem, so we'll have to start on the version 2 of Vanilla for the next time that we go live, and deal with all the fun stuff that is involved with that.
If you play 2.3, they got rid of the slushies, so you don't have to drink a milkshake.
Well, I mean,
with,
I'll have
with
it.
coal in it.
I'll have it updated, of course, to the most recent update. So, but both of those are at 11 a.m. Central Time. And then hopefully, once we finally get all of our VA stuff taken care of, I can get back to Monday and Tuesdays, because I've got a lot of art to catch up on.
So many dinos, so little time.
It's true. Because, I mean, damn. I'm what, 2 DLCs behind right now. Not, I was thinking 3 because of the Roman one, but that one doesn't necessarily count in the line of actual releases. So I'm 2 DLCs behind at the moment. And so we'll have to get caught up with that. We'll probably be almost in Genesis by the time I'm able to fire that back up.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody tame a Roman dinosaur.
See, I don't know how there's really any Roman dinosaurs that
Do they
are
wear
gonna...
like the cool hat?
I don't know. I haven't even looked
If you
into
kill one,
Roman.
does it go A2 Bucky?
I doubt it, because I haven't really ran into any dinos that talk.
That's what they need. They need a mod with dinos talk.
I mean, if that's the case, there's a song better be playing.
But that's just background music.
That's what I'm saying. That song
That's
better
what
be playing.
they need, a
while that
Dinosaurs
mod is
modded
active.
map.
I want to be standing on the beach looking at my little implant going, and then look up and see a spaceship, and then the music start playing. I'm gonna be like, I'm never leaving this map again.
This is where I live now. Forward all my mail.
Everybody be like, "But you've tamed all the dinos here." I was like, "Yeah, about that." Settle in. We're gonna build out this entire map and make it look like a massive civilization before I leave. The dinosaurs will have a massive city. Maybe we'll build Baldur's Gate if that's the mod
Damn.
that shows up.
Damn.
And then on the first and third Saturdays of each month, we do a little D&D over on my channel called Edar Realm of Dragons, which is a homebrew campaign of mine. And this Saturday just so happens to be the third Saturday.
That's true.
And at 7 p.m. Central Time is when we're going to try to kick that off and see where the party leads after they find out that the canine pack is actually on the side of the ghost of Hasm because they were sent there to find that individual.
Also, 8 p.m. for all the cool people.
I mean, that's not true.
PPM
I'm a cool person. Are you saying I'm not cool, Clan?
I mean, I didn't say it.
I'm not part of the cool kids?
I didn't say it.
You just said it. Rude. But that pretty much covers us over here.
Over on the Nerdicopia side, we typically do retro on Mondays. We didn't this week because there were some birthdays on Monday, so we skipped that one. But we plan on finishing The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap this next Monday. We're in the last dungeon, so we should be able to knock it out. We'll see.
Should be able to.
Should be able to. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a good episode to watch because at the end, when we finish a Zelda game, I put up my list of the Zelda games that we've played and put them in order in the what I enjoyed the most.
Yep.
Always fun.
So this will be the revised ranking.
This one's going to climb the list. I about guarantee that one.
Do you think it's going to knock some console Zeldas down the list?
Yeah, yeah, probably. I mean, I would love to replay Ocarina of Time because I don't think I got a great experience with it because I had a shitty controller. It was played on an emulator. I want to play it on my
Analog 3D.
Analog 3D because I keep wanting to call it a retro HD, but it's not. It's analog 3D. Whenever it comes in, hopefully by Christmas it'll be here. Then I can replay Ocarina of Time with that and my my controller. I think it's called like a fighter controller or something like that, or whatever it is.
Oh yeah,
it's actually like an actual like controller instead of the tri controller that you had.
The horribly designed Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah,
just get a boomerang.
Said no one ever.
But I'd love to replay it with that. I think I'll have a much better experience with it and enjoy the game a lot more.
Yeah.
But right now, I think it kind of knocks Ocarina of Time down.
Oh.
I think Minish Cap beats Ocarina of Time.
Damn.
Nope. That is not where I would have put that on my list.
Definitely above Majora's Mask.
It's up there, but it wouldn't be up there.
I know a lot of people like Ocarina of Time. Like it's their favorite.
Definitely top 5.
The Minish Cap's in your top 5?
Yeah, I'm saying, do you think it's in your top 5?
Probably.
You know what? Tune in Monday to find out.
Probably, yeah. I'm not sure, and I have a weird list because Zelda 2 is pretty high up on my list. It's a respect. After I played through the game, I was like, Now I respect the game. I'm
Chad, I told you he's a psychopath.
Yeah. I mean, play through it
He's
one time. If you play through it and get all the way through the game, you will actually be like, okay, I kind of enjoyed that.
he's a sadomasochist. He likes pain.
Probably why I like Majora's Mask also, right?
Probably.
Glenn doesn't like challenges, chat. That's the problem.
I'm fine with challenges.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo.
I'll play that game. It is a challenge. It's just not a good game.
You develop skills in learning how to play those games, though. That's the same
Mhm.
type of thing with Zelda 2. You learn how the game is coded, and you have to play against that coding of the game.
Mhm.
You learn the
Yes.
tricks and everything.
Just
Once you
remember
learn
in
that,
Zelda 2,
then you'll enjoy the game.
the big thing with it is remember that the programmers hate you and want you to die.
They do.
But in real life.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Yeah.
But in real life.
They're trying to murder you.
Yes.
And then, of course, on Thursdays, we do this lovely show that you just watched, where we just sit around and talk about random stuff. If you didn't get enough of it, go back to the start, watch it again, or watch some of the other episodes of Three Old Men on our YouTube channel. We'll get to that later.
That's true. Soon.
And then on the second and fourth Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern, we do our D&D, Not Actually Heroes, The Forgotten, where Clan Diesel over here DMs it, and me and Buck get to play in it with a number of other people. We have some fun times.
There's seahorses.
There is a seahorse horse.
Yes. A source.
A source. Source horse.
That's true.
Yep. That smells like fish when it's moist.
Only when it's wet. Yep.
I'm never going to do anything cool again over there, chat.
I thought about naming the episode that, but I did not. I was like, no, that's in poor taste. Not going to do that.
Yeah.
We had enough fun with that.
Yep.
We'll let it be. We just couldn't say anything right that episode. It just all came out wrong.
After we came back from the break, it was it was a lot.
Sideways. Yep.
Yep.
I did enjoy
horse now, Buck.
I did enjoy our time together, Buck, in the game. That was very fun.
I think everyone else
the
did
chaotic
too.
Character and the straight guy there, just it was fun.
Until y'all ruined my poor mount.
He's fine.
The poor horse. It'll get a redemption. We'll do like an underwater episode at some point.
Exactly.
Ruling the roost.
Well,
We've not done our beach episode yet.
But the thing is that you know what my trident's capable of is with the nautical ancestry add-on. So I won't really be riding the seahorse.
Yeah, well, you could just for style.
No, summon it for fun.
I could ride it as I go into the kingdom, for example, if we go to the water kingdom or the plane of water for some reason. But there's another thing I'd be doing for style in the ocean. Can't do it in the river, chat. Too small.
Check that stuff out. It was fun. It was some fun stuff. And the party's coming back together in the next episode, so we'll have everybody in one area, and so should be fun.
With murder on their minds.
There could be murder.
Always. And then, of course, we have all this other stuff that Clan Diesel is going to tell you about now, right?
Sure, I can tell you about that. So we have merch over at. Well, shit, there goes that. Never mind. Now that merch is broken now.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah. But we have merch over at nerdicopia.net, not .com. That's something else. There may be boobies. It's not us. But at nerdicopia.net, you can get D&D merch, hashtag Team Bluebies. You can get Super Retro merch. And you can see, a smorgasbord of videos that we've put up there for your joyful entertainment. And then, of course, we also have socials, tons of socials, as required by federal law if you stream. So click on our Linktree link there, either in the Twitch chat or in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And you can find everywhere we are on the internet, literally everywhere. So you click something, hit the follow button. We'd really appreciate that. And of course, with socials comes a Discord. Join our Discord server. We have fun over there. We do cool things. We have lots of discussions about games and movies and books and music, and post a lot of memes. I'm on this kick of D&D related music that I've posted a lot of in the Discord here lately. Gave a Rolly VT a quick lesson in Mega Man lore of how Mega Man got started.
Oh my god, he didn't know?
He didn't know. He had no idea, so he wanted to know. So I gave him 2 YouTube videos, and then I posted my how Mega Man got started in 60 seconds or less. So
did you tell him Mega High?
I did not tell him that because that's going to take him down a road he does not need to go down. We also have a channel in there if you want to hang out, if you want to watch movies or whatever. We have that, so come on board, join our Discord. It's a lot of fun. And then of course we have a YouTube, but we decided that it was so nice we did it twice. So we have 2 YouTube channels. So we have Nerdicopia TTRPG, where we post all of our D&D and tabletop related videos. And then we have at Nerdicopia, which is where we post this. So you can check out past episodes of 3 Old Men, catch up on Super Retro Game Show Extreme episodes from the beginning, famous episode 0. Check out episode like 25 or so to get a real sneak peek at some cheeky behavior from me and Diz. So yeah, lots of fun stuff on there, and go check that out.
Emphasis on cheeky.
Is emphasis on cheeky? Yes. Please, if you see something, don't report us. Just let that be a secret for the internet to enjoy. And I think that's it. That's all. That's everything we got.
That's all we got. We can't give you any more. Show up next week. We'll try to dig deep. Bring you something more.
I like it rhymed. That was good.
What I do?
How deep are
Rhyme
we digging?
master.
We're talking about like 6 feet deep.
I don't know. How deep is your love?
I don't have any.
That's the question. Well, don't be a psychopath too. We've got 1. We don't need 2. That's just wrong.
We're
All right,
converting
we're gonna
you
get
to
out
the
here.
dark side.
If nothing else, show up next week, Thursday. We'll be here. We're always here on Thursday, 10:30 p.m.
Most of the time. Most of the time. Like
99.99999.
like 93% of the time we're here every time.
9 nines.
We're 5 nines of here.
Repeating.
on Thursday.
Yep. All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Don't take off your hat, Diz. It's weird. Oh, God, God.
You